Halo Infinite is getting a ping system similar to the kind you'd find in Apex Legends and Warzone. While the news has seen universal celebration, I'm a bit curious on what it means for social play. Hear me out for a second. What I believe separates competitive play from casual play is usually communication. In a competitive setting, coordinating with a team is the most important aspect of winning a match, more so probably than any individual player's skill. That constant communication ensures the match stays competitive. Player movement is tracked and called out for the whole team to act on. Weapon spawns and locations or places of interest are instantly communicated, and the players are constantly ready and primed for the other team's move. That's when individual skill can come in and determine if the play is successful. Players are constantly strengthening their skills and becoming more and more fast, sharp, and competitive. I'm not nearly fast enough to keep up with ranked play and tend to get mentally exhausted quite easily. Social play is where I escape to. A place where nobody is coordinated, no ranks are being tracked. We're all bumbling about, and the room for error that comes from that lack of communication and competitive mindset creates a very relaxed gameplay experience where you have quite a lot of breathing room. This is now where we go back to Halo Infinite's ping system. A ping system is a way for players to be in constant communication with each other non-verbally. In fact, in some ways it's better than verbal communication, since you can visually see where a player wants you to look, as opposed to just interpreting their description or callout. You can simply look at a room, place a marker in that room, and now everyone on your team knows that you saw an enemy there. It's an excellent competitive tool, and its inclusion in Halo Infinite will no doubt benefit the competitive scene. But how that competitive tool will change the behavior of social players is what has me interested. I'm in a strange position where I'm a bit mixed on it for casual Halo. There is value to it in large modes like Big Team Battle. Lord knows there's moments in Halo where I wish I could coax players over to my waiting Falcon or Warthog with promises of tasty treats if only they'd get on the turret, or maybe point out a sniper rifle on the ground that I know I'm not good enough to use, but someone else on my team might appreciate. It's gonna be awesome in Big Team Battle. But for a mode as small as social 4v4, I have an interesting concern. It's not about if it's gonna be effective enough. Rather, is it gonna be too effective? The concern is about unintentionally sweating up the gameplay of social. Already, the HUD of Halo Infinite has removed quite a bit of room for error by clarifying to the player what things mean, and even made it easier to see enemy players in all situations. This makes all players, by default, more tactically aware of their surroundings. Everything you need glows. Everything you should shoot at glows. You won't miss anyone. When you then throw in the ability to ping locations of interest or players for your team, I worry about if Halo Infinite will become a game where your cover is always blown. When you're not pinged for the whole enemy to see, your general area is pinged, so everyone knows you are there anyways, and if you're trying to sneak past a thing and haven't been pinged yet, well, you're glowing very brightly, and everyone can see you in that dark shadow. As the years go on, and players get sharper, more skilled, and faster at a game that's much easier to play from the offset, I wonder if it'll have the accidental side effect of making the social game sweatier, regardless of playlist, social, or ranked. Pro player Gigs on Twitter expressed his excitement about the ping system, and that all FPS games should have one. I responded with a rather vague, "It depends on the mode and context," to which he responded that there are no downsides to a team providing more information to each other. This interesting exchange is what actually inspired this video. Since Gigs is a competitive gamer, I can see why he sees no downsides to a tool that lets people stay in constant communication with their team. But as a social player, I think there's a lot of gameplay value in having room for error. My chat and social playlist is usually full of friendly conversation, not tactical information being constantly shared. And a ping system strips away that conversational human aspect and makes it only tactical data. It's what separates a social environment from a competitive one. I think part of the reason that it works in Battle Royale games is because most of that genre is downtime. There's lots of room to breathe. But in a small, compact 4v4 environment, I don't know. Has anyone in the comments section ever played an arena or deathmatch type shooter that had a ping system? I want to hear your experiences. Am I worrying over nothing? Hopefully, all this will amount to is just an interesting discussion about ping systems, and the game will be just fine. That's the outcome I'm hoping for, at least. I'm curious to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Before I go, I'm currently looking for serious mods who want to join my Late Night Gaming Discord and maybe help out a little bit. I'm just looking for people who seriously want to do it. So if you are interested, reach out to me. Let's talk. And for the rest of you, I'll see you on the next video.